Hey everybody, Kit here, and welcome back to another episode of Through the Veil, the Adam and Alice prequel, sorry. I have been exceptionally busy today, and I have done more physical activity today than I have in a long time. I'm a little tired. So yeah, I'll be fine. Okay, so this episode is going to show more of the cracks in Adam and Alice's relationship. I don't necessarily think there needs to be a trigger warning, more of a heads up, because it's nothing like too crazy. It's just more of the same stuff that Adam's been doing. Manipulation, snide comments, pushing boundaries, but he hasn't crossed like the super solid lined boundaries, you know what I mean? So viewer discretion advised, maybe, but this actually marks the halfway point of this series, of this just little prequel. So I think it's this one and next episode where things are like kind of you know, like a big oof. And then after that, things will be picking up for the better and then ending shortly after that, because the quote-unquote prequel will be done. So yeah, bear with me. Let's jump right in. When Alice got home, there was a strange man inside the apartment. He said he was waiting for Adam, eating a brownie that she made. No name, no nothing. He just was sitting in their chair, eating their food. Gut churning at a stranger in her home, she opened her mouth to say something, but something about him made her think twice. So she just stayed in her horrid work clothes and began to clean, starting with the computer. It had a weird streak on the screen. The strange man waited for Adam until he returned home, and as soon as Adam saw him, he told Alice to go into the bedroom. His tone scared her, so she complied. But the fight and the words could be heard through the thin walls. "What are you doing here? This is my home. You owe me money, remember? I gave you everything you asked for." "Not so loud, you idiot. I already paid you. The agency paid me. But you owe me more. And you had better pay up, Rosas, or else." With her ear pressed up against the door, it was all Alice could do to stop from shaking. Adam ignored the visit, pretending life was normal, and Alice didn't ask. When he wanted to have some fun, they did, wherever he wanted. Somehow, it wasn't as fun as it had been a few months ago. The strange man made a point to break into their apartment over the next few weeks, intimidating Adam and terrifying Alice. "Boo, can't we call the police?" "No." Adam's voice startled her, and she didn't press further. The city was so beautiful, but it no longer held the safe sort of charm Alice had always loved. Perhaps it was because of Adam's constant warnings, the strange man, or Adam himself. But all she saw was fear and corruption in every little alley, every little crevice. She missed the wonder of it all. As Adam's stress levels rose and his work became more demanding, he wanted more time with Alice, and she found herself having to pretend to enjoy it. Thankfully, she had her walks to look forward to. She met Star Ray during this excursion. And just to make everything worse, their apartment began receiving earthquakes. Were things ever going to get better? She was still brain blocked, still recovering from surgery, still had the UTI. Everything was still awful. And the next night, Adam once again wanted to woohoo, and Alice found herself saying no and wanting a break. "What do you mean, no? You love it, baby doll!" His voice sounded accusing to her sensitive ears. I'm tired tonight, boo. That's all. You just need to stop moping around, Alice. Take whatever is bothering you and just shove it. His yell made her shake, and Adam just kept going, releasing all of his pent-up stress and anger on her. She was shocked, utterly blown away. She found herself shrinking away from the hurtful words. Where did her sweet man go? And what was she going to do from here? Perhaps it was just the stress of his job. A part of her whispered she shouldn't have denied him. But another part said fight back. She did nothing. He once again asked the next day, and she stood her ground, saying no. "No, Adam, until you apologize. You are being mean." "I am being mean? Do you even hear yourself right now, baby doll? Need I remind you this is my apartment? You wanted to move in. You begged me to move in." Hurt flashed across her heart even as anger graced her features. She resented his tone, and he knew it. He sighed. I'm sorry, baby doll. I've just not been feeling well lately, and I know I've asked a lot of you lately. Too much, really. I'll get better, I promise." Hope, stupid hope, began to blossom beside the hurt. Days passed. Adam gave her space, and Alice took that time to think. As promised, he got better. He started taking out his aggressions elsewhere, like the criminals at work. He secretly enjoyed being the bad cop. The strange man wasn't the only secret visitor. Electra Westfall quietly came in and left just as quickly, without either Alice nor Adam knowing that she was there. Yet, for all of her thinking, Alice found herself getting nowhere. Nothing felt right. Not any of it. Adam, the city, her job. Her appetite had been off lately. She was more tired than ever. Brain block and stress really suck. She hated going to work. Hated the cold, concrete building and the awful clothes. She busted her hump, and for what? She hated it. Hated the columns. Hated the clothes. And she hated the management. She hated everything. The apartment wasn't much better. Yes, Adam hadn't approached her in a few days, and she was trying to ignore the cleaning and take a break, but ignoring it was stressing her out. Doing it was stressing her out. Something had to give. Alice just hoped it wouldn't be her that broke. And a few days later, something was wrong. Her belly felt strange, bigger. Her clothing felt tighter. Her cute sleepwear was suddenly more round. She wasn't. No, she couldn't be. She used protection. They used protection. Except she had forgotten. No. She would just have to take a test. And it would be negative. So Alice went to work, then went to the pharmacy for that test. Meanwhile, Adam came home to a dirty apartment again. He was getting real tired of giving Alice her space. But he had more pressing problems at hand. His informant wanted that money and wanted it quick. 15 grand quick. He had got him to stop coming to his apartment under the promise of more money. Money they didn't have. Money he desperately needed Alice to keep working for. To keep writing for. Shit. As for Alice, the test came back positive. She was pregnant, and Adam was the father. And that is the end of the episode. Just under 11 minutes. Not bad. Yeah, so, oh boy. Alice is in a pickle. Adam is in a pickle. Oh, poor Alice. I think she's now figuring out, that the perfect relationship, the perfect life in the city, it's not so perfect, and she can't keep denying that it, isn't perfect. Because she's unwanted pregnancy. She doesn't want to be pregnant. But it happened. And she has to tell Adam. And she has to figure out what to do. As for Adam, he's in a bigger pickle. Where is he going to get 15 grand? Great question. Not sure. Yeah, especially with baby on the way, and then procedures of either variety take money. Yeah, they are both in quite the pickle. And also, what's with Electra Westfall being in the bedroom? Great question. Might find out later, might not. Who knows? But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for me today for this Adam and Alice prequel part. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Yes, Adam is a big, big, big red flag. Alice, she's young and she's impressionable and she's just so naive and desperate to believe that everything can go perfect like a fairy tale. But unfortunately, it's not a fairy tale. Right? Right. But it's okay. There will be a happy ending. I promise. Because I love Alice. And I can't wait to get to the end of this. Because I'm just so excited. Y'all can probably guess where I'm going with this. But I'll not spoil it. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that is it for me. So I will see y'all when I see y'all. Have a great week. And as always, thank you for listening and providing me this place and whatever audience there may be to share these Sims stories and just stories in general. Have a great week, guys. Bye.